Good morning, Habits, and welcome to another edition of your favourite show. This one begins with the Kinks' second top 10 hit in both the UK and the US, All Day and All of the Night.
I'm not content to be with you in the daytime. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time. The only time I feel alright is by your side. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time, all day and all of the night. All day and all of the night. All day and all of the night. I believe that you and me last forever. Oh yeah, all day and night I'm yours, leave me never. The only time I feel alright is by your side. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time, all day and all of the night. All day and all of the night. Oh, come on! I believe that you and me last forever. Oh yeah, all day and night I'm yours, leave me never. The only time I feel alright is by your side. Girl, I want to be with you all of the time, all day and all of the night. All day and all of the night. All day and all of the night.
Getting us off to a great start, the Kinks. And here are the artists whose requested records we shall be including during the first hour today. The Roulettes, Johnny Burnett, Doug Sheldon, Dusty Springfield, and the Flintstones. But we'll hear next Marvin Gaye's third American Top 40 hit, written by Holland Dozier Holland, and recorded with backing vocals by the Supremes. This was in 1963, and he would have to wait a further 6 years before breaking through as a solo artist in the UK, although this US hit, Can I Get a Witness, became popular here with other artists and was later recorded by Dusty Springfield, the Rolling Stones, and Lulu.
Listen, everybody, especially you girls. Is it right to be left alone while the one you love is never home? I love too hard. My friends sometimes say, but I believe that a woman should be loved that way. But it hurts me so inside to see her treat me so unkind. Somebody, some way, tell her it's unfair. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Somebody, is it right to be feeling so bad when you've given everything you had? Even tossing in my sleep, 'cause I haven't seen my baby all week. Now you chicks who agree that this ain't the way love's supposed to be, let me hear you say yeah. Up early in the morning, with her on my mind, just to find out all night that I've been crying. But I believe a woman's a man's best friend, so I'm gonna stick by her till the bitter end. But she caused so much
That hit by Marvin Gaye brings us to your letter, Aaron Linger in Paynton, telling me that you're the stepson of Peter Thorpe, one of the original Roulettes, a regular listener to this show, who was delighted recently when we included their single, The Long Cigarette, and he and his friends would love to hear something else by the group. So, fitting appropriately enough into this slot, here's their cover of another Marvin Gaye recording, Stubborn Kind of Fellow. Cover by the Roulettes, it was their fourth single for EMI. And next, the ultra-glamorous artist born Revoid of Frierson, who took the professional name of Ketty Lester and first worked at the Purple Onion Club in San Francisco before joining Cab Calloway's orchestra for a European tour. She recorded the superb record Love Letters in 1962 that reached the top 5 both in the States and the UK and eventually sold in excess of 1 million copies, though oddly it was to be her only hit, and she abandoned music for a career as a film and television actress.
Love letter straight from your heart. Keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night. When I can have all the love you write, I'll memorize every line, and I kiss the name that you sign. And darling, then I'll read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart. memorize every line. And I kiss the name that you signed. And darling, then I'll read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your
Well, it's hard to believe that Ketty Lester's now in her 70s, but so she is. And next, a singer whose life and career were tragically short, Darryl Banks, a Northern Soul favourite, who released just 2 albums and 7 singles, but at the age of 32 in 1970 was shot and killed by a policeman who'd been having an affair with Banks's girlfriend. Here's his 1967 recording of a song which had been written by Sylvia May and Henry Cosby for Stevie Wonder, but it was Banks's cover of this which made him a revered figure among Northern Soul fans. Angel Baby, Don't You Ever Leave Me.
Just spread your wings. Angel baby, don't you never leave me. I'll say better things, 'cause you know I'm glad I found you. I'm gonna dedicate my life to you and build my world around you. I'm gonna love you through the years. I'll never bring you pain or tears. I'm gonna keep you satisfied, so you'll never leave my side. Oh, my pretty little yeah. Keep on moving. Yeah. Oh, I love you and I need you and I'll treat you oh so kind. If you ever leave me, I'll go crazy. Out of my mind, my little angel baby, don't you spread your wings. Angel baby, don't you yeah. Yeah. Listen, girl, you are my sunshine. You make me smile when skies are gray now. But I'll never smile again if somebody take my sunshine away. I'm gonna work and toil, sweat and strain. I got to give you little everything. No rich man, poor man, beggar man, please. Ever steal my baby away from me. Angel baby, don't you spread your wings. Angel baby, yeah. Talking about my baby. Listen. Oh, I love you and I need you and I want you for myself. I couldn't make it, baby, if you leave me for somebody else, my little angel baby, don't you think?
Well, that record by Darryl Banks brings us to this week's Stuck on 2 feature that'll have a slightly different slant, consisting of 2 consecutive UK hits that both stuck at number 2, and then we'll follow those with the one number 1 that held them both back from the top. So first, a release in 1966 by Manfred Mann that in its 3rd week in November reached its final destination of number 2, holding down that position for just 1 week. Semi-detached suburban Mr. James.
So you finally named the day when wedding bells will chime. I was sorry to hear you say you're gonna be his, not mine.
So you finally name the day. So you finally name the day. So you finally name the day. So you finally name the day.
A song written for Manfred Mann by Jeff Stevens and John Carter, and I believe the name in the title had originally been Mr. Jones, but as Paul Jones had fairly recently left the band to be replaced by Mike Darbo, it was thought he might just take the reference personally, hence the change to Mr. James. However, this week that Manfred Mann slipped from number 2, the Spencer Davis Group slid into it with Gimme Some Lovin', which had been written by Spencer with Stevie and Muff Winwood, but this could only maintain the position for 1 week.
Well, my time we done by the number feet of the floor. Crazy people knocking just I wanna talk more. Let me in, baby, I don't know what you got, but you better take it easy. This place is hot, and I'm so glad you made it. So glad you made it. You got, give me some of that. 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 Every day. Well, I feel so good, everything is gonna hurt. You better take it easy, got the place is on fire. Been a hot day and I had some work to do. We made it, baby, and it happened to you. And I'm so glad we made it. So glad we made it. You got, give me some of it. 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 Every day. Yeah. Well, I feel so good, everything is getting hot. You better take it easy, 'cause the place is on fire. Been a hot day, nothing went too good. Now I'm gonna relax like everybody should, and I'm so glad we made it. Hey, hey, so glad we made it. You got, give me some of that. Give me some of it. Give me some of it. Give me some of it.
The Spencer Davis Group with the second single in succession to get to number 2 in the British charts, but no higher. And for both of those two, the record which held the top spot was won by the Beach Boys, Good Vibrations, which held on for the 2 weeks before relinquishing the number 1 to Tom Jones' Green Green Grass of Home, which remained at the top for a total of 6 weeks.
I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of a gentle wind on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. Good vibrations.
Close my eyes, she's somehow closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. In her eyes,
vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those love good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those love good vibrations.
An American and a British number one for the Beach Boys. And now let's enter the world of American writers and producers Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, whose contribution included the foundation of several labels. One of the first of these was called American Tiger Records, which they reactivated in 1963 before forming Daisy, and then going on to launch their most successful company, Redbird. Well, we're going to hear now a group which had already been signed to Tiger, which in 1963 began releasing singles which had been made by Leola and the Lovejoys. This one was written by Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich, who'd created Betty Everett's hit You're No Good, covered in the UK by the Swinging Blue Jeans. And this Lovejoys track was titled He Ain't No Angel.
He ain't no angel, but that's alright. I said he ain't no angel, but that's alright. Well, I don't want a lover with a halo around his head. My sugar baby wears big dark shades instead. Yeah, he got a little bit of devil down in his soul. He ain't no angel, but I don't care. I said he ain't no angel, yeah, but I don't care. He didn't fly down from heaven with a white chains on his back. He flew in from Kansas City in a big long Cadillac. Yeah, he wears the shiny red ruby in his buttonhole. He ain't no angel, angel, but I don't want nobody but you. He ain't no angel, oh yeah, angel. Nobody else will do. I said he ain't no angel, but that's alright. I said he ain't no angel, yeah, but that's alright. You know he sleeps till sundown and he stays out late at night. Look at him sideways and he just might start a fight. Yeah, he got a little bit of devil down in his soul. He ain't no angel, but that's alright. I said he ain't no angel, yeah, but that's alright. I said he ain't.
Well, not a hit, but a pretty sparky lyric on that one by Leola and the Lovejoys. And so to our next request, which is from Mike Meehan in Stalybridge, Cheshire, who tells me he always listens to the show through his open garage door while cleaning his car on the driveway. And as he's in his 60s, he claims to remember most of the numbers we play. I'm a bit surprised. He is, however, a big Johnny Burnett fan, and while saying he'd love to hear any of his popular tracks, he then gave 3 or 4 examples, of which we chose the first, Clown Shoes.
The girl that I intend to wed just bought a gift for me and said, I bought this specially for all your friends to see. Open it up, go ahead. Oh, that's almost swell, I said. I kissed her on the cheek and then began to read the note within. In these you look real smart because they match your heart. And so I took 'em out. Clown shoes, so what's it all about? Oh no, not clown shoes. They mean I'm in for some mighty bad news. She laughed at me and called my name, and all my friends, they did the same. Thought she was sweet and swell, and look how hard I fell, and now I know I was wrong. So I'll go and put my clown shoes on. So I'll go and put my clown shoes on. So I'll go and put my clown shoes on.
Johnny Burnett, who made the UK Top 40 with that song in 1962. The composer credits went to James Marcus Smith, the real name of P.J. Proby, and the record was issued at the beginning of 62 when Johnny was touring the UK with Gary U.S. Bonds and Gene McDaniels. So now let's hear one of P.J. Proby's own UK hits as we ease into Beatles territory. Here's a song John and Paul had written and recorded by the Beatles for the soundtrack of Help, but the writers were unhappy with the end product and decided to leave it out. But in order not to waste the song, they offered it to Jim Proby, who was more than happy because it came with an arrangement by George Martin and was produced by Ron Richards. That means a lot.
A friend says that your love won't mean a lot, and you knew that your love is all you got. At times things are so fine, and at times they're not. But when she says she loves you, that means a lot. A friend says that a love is never true, and you knew that this could apply to you. A touch can mean so much when it's all you got. But when she says she loves you, that means a lot. Love can be deep inside. Love can be a suicide. Come to see your love is all you've got. A touch can mean so much when it's all you've got. But when she says she loves you, that means a lot. Can't you see? When she says she loves you, that means a lot. Can't you see? When she says she loves you, that means a lot.
Now that's Lennon and McCartney song recorded by PJ.
In every other song that I've heard lately, some fellow gets shot, and his baby and his best friend both die with him, as likely as not. In half of the other songs, some cats crying are ready to die. We've lost most all of our happy people, and I'm a-wondering why. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the hooping and the hopping and the bopping and the loving, lovey-doving. Let's forget about the whine and the crying, the shooting and the dying, and the fellow with a switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. We lost old Marty Robbins down in El Paso a little while back, and now Miss Patty Page, or one of them, is wearing black. And Kathy's clown has Don and Phil where they feel like they could die. If we keep on losing our singers like that, I'll be the only one you can buy. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the hooping and the hopping and the bopping and the lovey-dovey. Let's forget about the whining and the crying and the shooting and the dying and the fellow with a switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. Let's think about living. Let's think about loving. Let's think about the hooping and the hopping and the bopping and the lovey-dovey. Let's forget about the whining and the crying and the shooting and the dying and the fellow with a switchblade knife. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. Let's think about living. Let's think about life. Let's think about living. Let's think about life.
Well, that was Texas-born Bob Luman, who was a star baseball player at school, but also had a passion for country music and deciding to turn professional himself after seeing Elvis in concert in 1955. After numerous failed attempts himself on a variety of labels, Luman was on the point of giving up when he met music publisher Wesley Rose, who persuaded him to have one final attempt with the song that we just heard by Boodle Bryant, Let's Think About Living, which was a UK top 10 hit in 1960, and takes us to our Playing Hard to Get feature and a letter from Diane Draper of Banbury on behalf of her sister Marion Jarvis, who lives in Australia and has been searching unsuccessfully for a record made by Doug Sheldon in 1962. I think part of the problem may be, Diane, that you haven't got the title quite right, thinking that it's Your Mama Died in Her Sleep Last Night. Well, the good news is it's not quite as bad as that. The title actually being Your Ma Said You Cried in Your Sleep Last Night. And that's what we'll hear for you and send you a Sound of the 60s CD copy of to take to Marion when you visit in April.
Sleep last night. Your ma said you cried in your sleep last night.
background Barker, then actor, singer and novelist Doug Sheldon, and that was his biggest hit single, getting into the UK top 30 in 1962. And here's a letter from Christine Smith of Bingley, West Yorkshire, whose fond memories of her cousin Leslie Morris, a pair of them having been more like sisters apparently. We've been asked to play a Dusty Springfield record for you, Leslie, so here's a track from an EP called Dusty in New York, which she made during her first excursion into a recording studio in the Big Apple. And this song is called I Want Your Love Tonight. And that Dusty Springfield EP track brings us to the final record on side 1 this week, after which we shall break for the 9 o'clock Radio 2 news summary and then resume with side 2 of Sounds of the 60s. Now, Tony Hoffman is an avid collector of instrumental music, and as a labour of love, he's put together a CD on a brand new label called Instro Beat, 28 British instrumentals of the 60s, containing tracks by Sounds Incorporated, The Shadows, including true stereo versions sourced from masters in the USA, the Dakotas, Judd Proctor, the Fentones, and many more. We're going to hear one now by the Flintstones, signed by Joe Meek to his Triumph label in 1964. They underwent a change of lineup and released this track under the supervision of Mickey Most, but unfortunately, like the band, it disappeared without trace. It was called Workout. Side 2 of Sounds of the 60s continues after the news. This is BBC Radio 2 online, on digital and on 88 to 91 FM.